Ladies and gentlemen, very warm welcome on board this Silkway West Airlines Boeing 777 freighter. A big pleasure for us to welcome back our partners, Just Planes, after our very successful Boeing 747 series, where they spent 10 days with us flying on the 747 for our 10th anniversary. And we are back working together on this 777 series. Today, we are flying to Dubai, Baku to Dubai, and we'll be flying back. My name is Zaid Sultan Khan. With me on the flight deck is my good friend and colleague, Alberto Laporta. Today the flight time is 2 hours, 29 minutes, to be precise. And we'll be climbing to flight level 350, later on maybe to 370, depending on the situation. Nice clear skies all the way in Dubai. It's hot as usual and very light winds. So I hope you enjoy this series with Just Planes and Silkway West, and welcome aboard this flight. Results 777 freighter GE90 110 Bravo and Lima engines, engine out acceleration 1500 feet, flaps 5, D-rate takeoff 2, 87.6, select temperature 47, V1 155, VR 155, V2 157. So Kilo 2 Hotel, Joining Juliet, left onto Lima, other side of the airport, right onto Echo, full length runway 34. We're actually already below max landing weight, so no problem to quick return. If it's a quick return situation, I will fly the plane. You do the checklist as much as you can, but I won't delay the landing for any checklist.
Okay.
I'll probably go left downwind for runway 34 again. Longest and widest runway in Baku anyway. Yeah. Happy?
Happy.
Anything to add?
No.
Fantastico. So on the 777, we have General Electric GE90 engines, very well proven engines in industry now. Been around for a long time, very powerful engines and really reliable. Touch wood, I'm not gonna jinx this. Starting left engine ground.
Clear.
Start left engine, please. So what's happening now is Alberto is starting the start sequence. Now air will enter into the air starter and start turning the N2 rotor. And then I allow the start sequence to commence by positioning the fuel control switch to run. And auto start is taking care of everything now, except for the oil pressure. Ground for flight deck.
Go ahead.
As 2 good engine starts, you're clear to disconnect. Hand signals right side, please.
Roger, have a nice flight.
Çok sağ ol, görüşürüz inşallah.
Sağ ol.
Sağ ol. Flight control check. Ailerons right.
Checked.
Ailerons neutral. Ailerons left.
Checked.
Checklist 425, runway 34, cleared for takeoff, wind 290 degrees, 6 knots, have a nice.
Happy for rolling?
I'm able.
Checked.
Checked.
Set to take off thrust.
Checked. $80 knots, thrust set.
Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up, please.
Departure good day, Silkwest 425 heavy, now passing 1000 up to 4000.
Silkwest 425, watch identified, climb flight level 130 unrestricted.
130 unrestricted, Silkwest 425 heavy.
Set level 130.
130.
Checked. Unrestricted.
Unrestricted.
And speed intervention, speed 215, please.
Speed 215.
I'll accelerate after the turn. Nice view of Baku today.
Yeah. Not sunny, but
Yeah.
good visibility.
And the airport. Cancel the speed intervention, please. And
Cancel.
flaps off.
And flaps moving up.
Wilco, 026.
Cloud surfing.
Southwest 425, direct to Baku.
425 direct to Batev. Thank you.
Centric Batev. So what Alberto is about to do is he's about to contact Iran. If we look at our routing to Dubai, this is the overall route here. Here's Azerbaijan and then Iran, and then it goes straight into the UAE airspace. But some countries like Iran requires every airplane to contact them in advance and request permission to enter. And it's quite routine nowadays. You just contact according to the procedure, they inform you, and you give them your call sign, your squawk, what flight level you are, what your departure is, what your destination is, and what your aircraft type is and registration. And they basically verify this information against their records, what our operations control center filed with them prior to the flight.
Silkwest 425, power side defense.
Silkwest 425, good day, sir. We are 777 now, climbing to level 350, passing 325. Our squawk today is 1327. We are going to Dubai.
What's your estimate time?
We estimate Batev at time 0820, Silkwest 425.
Please continue contact with ground control approaching Baku. Have a good flight. Bye-bye.
So, ladies and gentlemen, since we're establishing the cruise, we have a little bit of extra time to discuss a few things. I'd like to give you a little bit of an overview on our routing today. We took off from Baku by the northerly runways, and we had a nice shortcut towards the border between Azerbaijan and Iran over the Caspian Sea, and our route traverses entire Iran from north to south. We pass Iran to our left and fly straight over Shiraz, which is actually about 90 miles on our nose. Should be able to see it very shortly. It's a beautiful city. I've flown 747 passenger airplanes there. And then we'll be passing over Lavan Island. It's an island off the south coast of Iran. Kinking off to the left towards the UAE border. And then Tehran will be passing us over to Emirates control, and we'll be starting our descent into Dubai. At the moment, we are filed for an arrival which kind of takes us around over the main Dubai city and down towards Dubai Al Maktoum airport. But sometimes they do give us a shortcut here, so we will see how that goes. So that's the entire route from Baku to Dubai. To give you a bit of context, that's how it looks. Just Planes was here the last time. We had ordered these Boeing 777 airplanes, but we hadn't received them yet. So I'd like to give you a little bit of an overview on our fleet at the moment. Right now it's Silkway, 3 years down the road. Since Just Planes was here, we have 5 747-8 freighters still in the fleet, and at the moment we have 5 747-400 freighters in the fleet, and we received the first of 6, in fact initially the first of 5 777s in October last year, 2023, and a month later we received the second Boeing 777 freighter. This is the second 777 freighter, Victor Papa Bravo Mike uniform, and we're in August now, but in March 2025, less than 6 months away, we are expecting the third Boeing 777 freighter. Alberto's happy. More flights for you. And in June of next year also we're expecting the fourth 777. So next year we receive two 777s, and the whole general idea of receiving the 777 freighters in an accelerated fashion is to renew the fleet and replace the 747-400 airplanes, some of which are getting a bit old now, and according to our environmental commitment, Silkway West is looking to operate a much cleaner, greener fleet, and that's the main driving force behind replacing the 747-400 with the Boeing 777 freighters. 2 engines as opposed to 4, as we discussed in the climb out. 1 engine on the 777 is equal to 2 747-400 engines in terms of thrust output, so it gives you an idea of how much technology has advanced. Although the 777 freighter is already a 10 or 15-year-old airplane, so it's also been around for some time, and the 777 has also been around for 25, almost can say at least 25 years in service. So our mission doesn't stop with these planes. We have actually topped up our order of 777 freighters, 777-200 freighters, the current generation, with a 6th airplane, which was out of the scope of the original order. That's why initially I said 6, but then I revised to 5 because that was our original plan. We've just ordered a 6th freighter, and I'm sure we can top up these orders when airplanes are more readily available from Boeing. Like I said, our mission doesn't stop there, because in 2027 we expect our first Airbus 350 freighter. That's a new generation, new clean sheet airplane. We are probably the 3rd or 4th operator of this airplane, next new generation airplane in the world. We expect 2. We've confirmed 2, but we have options for 2 more, and my understanding is at the moment we will be converting those options to firm orders. So that's the latest news. So we expect 4 Airbus 350 freighters at this stage, and then we still don't stop there, because in 2029 we expect the first 2 of our Boeing's 777X freighter order, which is not called the X anymore, it's actually called the 777-8 freighter. And my understanding is we're also exercising our options on the 777-8 freighter to convert them to firm orders too. So by the end of the decade, you can expect the Silkway West fleet to be entirely renewed. The 747-8 freighter will still remain in our fleet for a long time to come. They're still relatively new airplanes and current generation airplanes. And the 747-400s will be entirely replaced by 777s and Airbus 350s, and that will contribute to an expansion of the fleet too. But things change very fast in Silkway, and I'm sure when Just Planes comes again in the next year or so, maybe a few years, the makeup of our fleet could look a lot different again. Okay, the weather is fine as far as we know, just a little bit varying wind, but it's light in intensity, and visibility is quite good for Dubai. Only problem is it's very hot, 40 degrees. And low QNH. Aircraft status is good, there's been no change since departure, and no MELs or CDLs to affect us. Noise abatement, we will aim for a constant descent approach as usual, and They don't mind with reverse, so anyway, I will use reverse today because of the temperature.
Okay.
No terms, I did check, we checked as well earlier, and we know about the runway closure, but it's after our arrival. Wow, look at this view of Dubai.
Circus 425, contact maximum radar 124.025.
124.025, Silkwest 425.
Bye.
Control, good day, Silkwest 425, heavy now descending 10,000.
Silkwest 425, maximum radar, good day to you, radar contact, maintain altitude 10,000 feet, there's traffic below.
Heading 10,000, Silkwest 425.
Understood. Oh. Guess the Burj will be on your side. Burj Al Arab, yeah.
7 stars almost.
Yeah.
Bunch of stars.
Alpha 21 November, contact Abu Dhabi, frequency 133.55, correct?
Alan now.
33.5, I will refer to 1 November
Yeah.
today.
Silkwest 425, descent altitude 8,000 feet and left heading 135.
Down 8,000, left 135, Silkwest 425, baby.
8,000 feet,
Quick
135.
9050,
Check.
confirm QNH.
Catch 994, quick 9050, thank you.
Just gonna change the fuel. Uh-huh.
Silkwest 425, advise ready for base.
Ready.
We are ready, Silkwest 425.
Okay, Silkwest 425 and right heading 210 base.
It's a really nice engineering.
Silkwest 425 and right heading 270, clear RS, runway 30, report status.
So,
Yeah.
lever of shame. That's what we call it on the surface.
But
No way, Jose. Get down, please. Nothing like a gear to slow you down.
yeah, that's I know it's working.
Circus 425, surface wind 310 degrees 12 knots, runway 30, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 30, Silkwest 425, baby.
Minimum.
Landing.
Check.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Speed back up. Reverse screen. This one is Victor 10.
Checked. Victor 8.
70 knots.
Check.
And 50 knots now.
Manual brake.
Azerair 425, taxi via Whiskey 9er, left on Whiskey, hold at Whiskey Delta.
Plus 100. Minimum.
Landing.
Check. $50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Speed back up. Reverse screen. This one is Victor 10.
Check. Okay. Clear left.
And clear to the right.
Here we go. Dear viewers, hello again. Welcome to Dubai Al Maktoum International. We're on the ground now. We had a lovely view of Dubai on the way in, and we had a nice shortcut, straightforward arrival and landing. We've saved 5 minutes of our flight time and 1.3 tons of fuel, so we are happy. Alberto's happy. And yeah, we're just preparing now for the flight back to Baku, and some offloading will occur, some onloading again. Maybe you'll get some views of that process, and see you again on the return sector. Thank you, Alberto.
These two babies here are the nose gear steering actuators. There's no delamination, no dents on there, because behind this radome is the weather radar, and as we saw out of Baku, the weather radar is very important for us. If there's any damage on the radome, it can cause erroneous weather radar returns. General Electric GE90 110 engine we have here. 110,000 pounds of thrust. Again, it's a new engine, it's a new airplane, it's very clean, all the blades are in good condition. If you have a flat tire, you won't see it when you're standing next to it. You'll see it better from when you have a perspective of the airplane, and we can see that's all good.
V1.
Rotate. Pause to rate.
Get up.
Silkway 46, connect departures, frequency 121.025, call sun and negative.
Good evening, Silkway 46, Baku approach, radar contact, descent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1012, runway 34.
Descent 6,000 feet, QNH 1012, runway 34, Silkway 426.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Speed brake up. Reverse green.
Minimum reverse.
Gotcha.
Auto brake disconnect.
Checked. Auto brake. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Baku. Our round trip is complete. Baku, Dubai, Baku. And we've completed the flight, saving 10 minutes on this flight, and we've saved 3.5 tons of fuel, which is a great success for the operation. And we've delivered almost 180 tons of cargo back and forth. So thank you very much for joining us on this flight, and we look forward to welcoming you on the next trip with Just Planes and Silkway West.